Hello, friends. I'm Ryan Anthony Hernandez, and thank you for joining me today on Coffee with Tony, a segment that I have on the Truth That Heals podcast. And today I wanted to talk about work. Sometimes we work hard, very hard, and I know from firsthand experience because there have been times where I would work double shifts and then I would go to a second job and then do a part time third job and all this work, but there was no goal, no vision, no dream, no purpose. And I just wanted to remind you all that yes, while it is important to work, also something that you might have heard before is don't work hard, work smart, or work smarter, something like that. Well, I believe that it's okay to work hard. It's okay to put our energy into something. However, don't forget the importance of sitting down with a notebook or a paper and a pen or pencil and sit down and reflect what it is that you want to drive towards. What is your purpose? Because it's just so elevating to be able to recognize what it is that one desires in one's heart. And if you don't feel like sitting down and writing your dreams and ambitions, then maybe instead you can be a little bit creative and go for a walk. Go outdoors, get some fresh air, feel the breeze, allow the sun rays to touch your skin. But don't forget to bring your paper and pen and to write down your inspirations on how you can make your work not just work, but make it something purposeful. And I'm saying this because there have been times where I say to myself, I'm just working so that I can pay my bills, or I'm just working so I can have fun on the weekend, or I'm just working so I can accomplish this, or so I can buy that, or you get my drift. And I think that was the wrong mentality, at least for me. Let me know what you think in the comments, but at least for me, I think it was the wrong mentality because when I would say I'm just working, I think back and I think that by saying that, I was making the work that I was doing less valuable. I was putting myself down, not outright, putting myself down, but with that mentality, it wasn't seeking something higher. Now, the way I'm trying to think, the way I'm trying to direct myself is I'm going to work, I'm going to do this job and this is my goal. This is what I'm working towards. And it can be the same thing as earlier, I'm just working to pay my bills. But now I'm trying to change my mindset. I'm working on this project and my vision, my goal is I'm going to pay my bills and I'm going to accomplish this and I'm going to do that, whatever it is, because it's beautiful to dream. It's beautiful to have ambitions in life. It's beautiful to have purpose. But when you just remain in, oh, I'm just doing this for the end of the week, or I'm just doing this for today, or I'm just doing this job so that, maybe at the end of the year, I can have a vacation. Change it. I'm doing this job and I'm excited because I have purpose in my life. I'm living my life. And I think that's the important thing that I wanted to just bring home. It's not just work, but it's living life. We are allowed to live life. We are allowed to dream. And you know what? We're also allowed to chase our dreams. So, hard work, yes, but also work smart. Know where your mind is, know where your heart is. And if you know where your mind and heart is, then you can go in that direction. Because if you have no direction, then you're just working just for what? Just for small pleasures? Forget the small pleasures for a moment and let's look at the big picture. Let's dream and work on it and your dreams will become a reality. I haven't reached that reality yet, but I am working towards that goal and I believe that I will reach my goal. And it's going to take hard work, but I believe and I hope you believe too. So that's it for today. And real quick, if you notice, this is Coffee with Tony. There's no coffee. There's no coffee in my hand. If you would like to help me out and give me a coffee and support this channel, please go ahead and buy me one. Or if you want, buy me a few. that always helps to keep this thing running, to keep this podcast and the YouTube and everything, and for me to invite guests. That helps me so much. Also to pay my bills. So if you want to buy me a few coffees, go ahead, go to buymeacoffee.com/truth at h7 and hook it up. Anyways, that's it for today. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and peace.